My parents forced me to give my sister my brand new Mustang, and 2 years later they blamed me for what happened to her. My younger sister Jelena got everything she wanted, and I got whatever was left. I'd wanted my own car since I was 14. While Jelena got rides everywhere, I took 3 buses to my job at Target. Every paycheck went straight to savings. Doubles on weekends, overtime during holidays, summer shifts in a warehouse with no AC. Yesterday I finally bought my dream car, a blue Mustang, paid cash. Jelena saw it this morning, said, "Oh, that's nice," without looking up from her phone. That night Dad stood in my bedroom doorway. "Give Jelena your keys." "What?" "She told us about your Mustang. That's her dream car." "Dream car?" She'd barely glanced at it. You know she's been through a lot with the divorce. The divorce from 8 years ago that got her a new laptop, new phone, and shopping sprees every time she felt sad. "I literally just bought it yesterday." "Perfect, so you're not attached yet." Jelena already told her friends she's driving it to Jaden's party tomorrow. Mom appeared behind him. "Don't be selfish. Family shares." "Funny how family shares only went one direction. We'll help you find another car later." Dad lied. We both knew they wouldn't. The next morning, Jelena had already customized my Mustang. Pink seat covers, rhinestone steering wheel, her initials on every surface. She'd torn off my carefully maintained floor mats, replaced them with leopard print. When I saw her ripping my emergency kit out of the trunk, I reached for it. I tried to tell her that was a bad idea. She slapped my hand away. "I need room for my stuff. This car stuff is too manly for me." I watched my roadside tools land in the garbage. Jelena turned my car into a content machine. Ring light suction cup to the windshield, phone mounts everywhere, LED strips under the seats she'd live stream while driving, doing 85 in school zones for the adrenaline. Meanwhile, I was catching the 5:47 a.m. bus to work, walking home at midnight after closing. When I mentioned she was going to hurt someone, Mom said I was bitter about Jelena's youth and fun for life, but everything changed during spring break. Our parents went to their anniversary trip in Vegas. Jelena decided to throw a massive street racing event and advertised it to everyone at school and online. I was working a double, but my coworker showed me the Instagram live. Hundreds of people, cars everywhere. Jelena center stage with my Mustang. Past midnight, my phone started blowing up. Jelena, drunk and high on attention, was attempting something she'd seen in Fast and Furious. "For $100, I'll drift this turn at 100, she screamed at her phone. The turn was a sharp corner by the abandoned warehouse district. She revved the engine, crowds cheering. She floored it, hit 100. She turned hard, but she'd clearly never paid attention in physics. The Mustang's back end came around too fast. She overcorrected, sending the car sideways into a concrete barrier. The passenger side connected first, crushing inward. The force whipped her head into the driver's side window, then back into the pillar as the car flipped. 3 rotations before landing upside down. The live stream kept running for 17 minutes. You could hear her screaming, then gurgling, then silence, and sirens. The diagnosis took weeks to fully understand. Traumatic brain injury, partial paralysis on her left side, cognitive function impaired, fine motor skills gone. Jelena would never drive again. She could barely hold her phone. Mom and Dad drained their retirement for medical bills. They sold the house for a small apartment. They sold both of their cars to afford everything since insurance wouldn't cover racing incidents. They had to convert the dining room into Jelena's permanent care room. Here's where it gets interesting. The doorbell rang at my apartment. 2 years had passed since the accident. My parents stood there with official papers. Jelena waiting in a medical transport van. "We're suing you for negligence," Dad announced. "You gave Jelena a dangerous vehicle without proper warning. Your recklessness caused this." Mom stepped forward. "Unless you'd prefer an alternative, give us your paychecks every month. Work overtime to cover her treatments. It's only fair since this is your fault." "My fault? You knew that car had too much power. You knew Jelena had no experience. You didn't warn her about street racing dangers," Dad said smoothly. "A jury will sympathize with a permanently disabled teenager over her selfish older brother." Jelena was wheeled closer, playing victim perfectly. "I didn't know cars could flip like that," she whispered. "You should have told me. They'd rehearsed this." "So what's it going to be?" Mom demanded. "Lawsuit that ruins your credit and reputation? Or you work for Jelena's care until your debt is paid?" I let them finish their performance. Then I pulled out my phone. Should I send the lawyer Jelena's deleted live stream? Or the recording of Dad demanding my keys while I begged him not to? Or maybe Jelena's texts bragging about stealing my car, their faces drained of color? "You recorded?" "Well, yes, including this conversation." They left without another word.